What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing the weekly reading for the week of March 18th through March 24th. We're coming off a new moon in Pisces, and I hope you guys set your intentions for this lunar cycle. I just want to friendly reminder, once you set that intention, try not to think about it. Just let the universe bring it to you. Of course, you need to take inspired action if you're led to do that. But the more you think about it, the more you're probably going to think, well, it hasn't happened yet. It hasn't come yet. And that thought right there sends out a message to the universe that I don't have it and I want more of not having it. So you're kind of blocking your intentions when you think about them while they're trying to manifest into the physical realm. So set those intentions, forget about them, allow them to come to you, and yeah, just don't think about it if you can possibly avoid it. Alright, so let's get into it. Today we're going to use the Untamed Truth Oracle to do the weekly reading. And if you would, please give me a moment to center myself and ask the Oracle deck here the question, what do we need to know to make this upcoming week the best week possible? Alright, that'll do it. We'll cut the deck. And as always, we'll deal 3 cards out and take a look at them individually and then see what they have to tell us as a whole. Beautiful. I'm a perfectionist. I want them all straight, as straight as I can get them. All right, cool. So what we'll do now is take a look at this first card. And we've got fulfillment. Okay. The message I'm getting here is that this week, I think a focus should be placed on what makes you feel fulfilled. I'm getting the strong vibe of like artistry, of creativity, of making something that's almost like aesthetically pleasing. And of course, we're not all like visual artists. Of course, some of us make art through sound or through our voice, or I don't know, there's so many different artistic mediums. But I think what this card is saying is that it's going to be important this week that we kind of focus on our creativity. We focused on the aspect of us that feels fulfilled when we do that thing. And yes, we get fulfillment from helping others. We get fulfillment from helping ourselves and from earning money and from giving money. But the feeling I'm getting from this card right now is more of the fulfillment of spreading your creativity, is being creative, making something that hasn't been there before. And really, you have, I can't stress this point enough. Every single person on this planet is creative. I hear so many people say, oh, I'm not creative. Wrong. Maybe you haven't found the way that you're creative yet. But all of us are creative in our own unique way. Just as there's 7 billion people on the planet, that means there's 7 billion different types of creativity. We all have our own unique little signature, and just because you don't paint or just because you don't make songs doesn't mean that you're not a creative person. And perhaps your creativity isn't even known to the world. Your type of creativity may not exist yet, and that's why you haven't found it. So I encourage you guys to, this week especially, create something and get the fulfillment and the joy that comes from that. And it's going to help you elevate your mood, elevate your vibrations this week. So definitely focus on that if you can. You have the time, okay? You always have the time. This is another thing. I hate when people say, oh, I don't have the time for that. Oh, yeah? Really? You didn't have the time while you're watching 5 hours of TV? Come on. All right. Let's go on to the next card. Okay. Talking about the lunar cycles, we got the moon here showing some emotion. Give me a moment here with this card. Alright, so the feeling I'm getting here is that as human beings, I think a lot of us have emotions that we show to the world, and emotions that we keep hidden to everyone except ourselves. And I think the message here is that what is the message here? I don't know why we keep these emotions hidden. It's very strange. We're very private people, human beings are, but at the same time, we're very ostentatious and we want to show off. I think this is really showing the duality of emotion here. I think this is showing how emotions can help us and they can hinder us. And I think it's important that this week that we understand that there are emotions that we're bottling up deep down inside, and they might not be good for us. Emotions are here in our lives to educate us, right? The positive emotions point the direction that our souls want us to go in. Our negative emotions point the directions that our soul doesn't want us to go in. So emotions are like little messengers. They're like little tidbits of information that we can use to guide ourselves forward or back, depending on how you want to, use your emotion. If you're going to dwell in negative emotions, then you're going to go backwards, I feel like. Negative emotions are meant to show us a certain thing, and then we release them. So basically, not seeing out the cards as a whole, the feeling I'm getting is that we need to really be mature about our emotions this week and not just stuff the emotions that we're unwilling to look at deep down inside and forget about them, because when we put them down there, they're going to grow and they're going to grow and eventually they're going to explode out. No emotion is going to go unnoticed. Okay, so if you're gonna stuff it down in your closet with all the skeletons, it's just going to fester down there, and it's going to get bigger and bigger to the point where it explodes, and you're not going to be able to deal with it because it's going to be just a huge overflow. So it's better to take emotions in stride, take them as they come, learn their lessons, and then just release them, right? And let the next emotion come in, rather than say, "Oh, this emotion's here now. I'm going to be depressed for 6 weeks." Oh, no, that's not productive, and that's not what we want to focus on this week. We want to be aware of our emotions, we want to be mature surrounding our emotions, and we want to understand them and move on from them. All right, last card. We've got the Earth. And I think that's going to help ground us. Grounding is the feeling I'm getting from this. And whenever we increase our connection to the earth, we live more in the present moment. We're more aware of reality, at least in this physical 3D realm. Okay, we might be less aware of the reality in the higher realms, but we're living in this earth physical 3D realm at this time, and it's very important to be grounded and to have a sense of what's going on. So I think a connection to Gaia, a connection to earth is going to be very important this week. I feel as though now that we see all these cards together, and emotion being that strong middle card, I think there's going to be kind of different opposing emotions going on this week, and what's going to help you to ground those emotions is connecting with the earth, and also to express yourself creatively. That's going to be your two ways to outlet your emotions. Now I'm getting it. Okay, this week is going to be, like I said, those highs and those lows emotional wise, and the way that you're going to ground them out, to get rid of them, to process them, is A, through creative expression, and B, through sending it down into the earth. So it's going to be very important this week to connect with Mother Gaia, so that if you do have some negative feelings or negative emotions, you can send it down to her, and she knows what to do with it. She will process and transmute those emotions for you, that negative energy. So staying grounded is going to be very important. That means going for a walk. That means eating healthy foods. That means literally grounding through meditation. That means just spending time in nature, and that's going to help you. But as well, express yourself creatively. Let those emotions out through art, and get those emotions out of you. And it's so easy for me to say, okay, learn the lesson of the emotion, then move on. But the way that you're going to move on is through these means, is through grounding through earth, is through expressing yourself creatively, artistically, in whichever way that you wish. So the moral of the story here, not to repeat myself or sound redundant, is that this is going to be an emotional week. And like I said, highs and lows. And you're going to have to take those emotions, learn their lesson, and get rid of them. And the way you're going to get rid of them is to ground them out through the earth and express them out through your artistic expression. Does that make sense? And that's going to keep you on an even keel this week. It's going to prevent you from going off in one way or the other. And it's going to help you stay balanced and in touch with yourself. So, okay, that is the reading for this week. I hope you guys got something out of that. If you want a personal reading where I tap into your energies, head on over to my website, lightofriga.com. Don't forget that there's a free tarot reading giveaway going on my channel. If you want to be a part of that, then go find the video. It's called Free Tarot Reading Giveaway, I think. Road to 1000, that's what it's called. So go check that out. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Let me know you got something out of it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, of course, put those in the comments section below. And if you really enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all the videos I release. I got a bunch coming in the future you don't want to miss out, including more free readings for my Road to 1000 series. So don't miss out on that. Alright friends, it might be an emotional roller coaster this week, but you now know how to ground out those energies, how to get rid of them so that you can stay on that even keel of pure positivity. Alright? So leave a like if you enjoyed this. Have a great week. Happy taroting. Peace.